You guys, I'm getting married. Joe, you're not gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're not crying in this video. Okay, I'm so excited. You guys, I found the love of my life. Oh no, she's getting emotional. Ah! Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping at my channel, hi. My name is Jo de la Rosa. I was one of the original cast members on Bravo's Real Housewives of Orange County, and now I am here living this crazy life, sharing it all on YouTube, and I just got engaged. It was seriously the most magical proposal ever. If you happen to miss that video, I'm gonna pop it up right here and put a description in the link below so you can check it out and just see all the behind the scenes my fiance Taran actually captured leading up to the actual proposal day. It was so romantic. He's actually out of town for the next few weeks working, so I thought, let's keep the engagement, proposal, wedding theme going. I asked you guys this week on my stories, do you guys have any questions regarding our engagement? Do you have any questions about our wedding and the details? We haven't quite started like wedding planning, you know, like officially like going to look at venues and all of that. We've definitely been like pinning pictures on Pinterest and getting inspiration. So for now, all the questions that you guys are asking me, it's like what's in my head of what I would love, and obviously I've talked to Taran about what he wants, but all that might change when we actually start going through the process. So yeah, we'll see, but I'm excited to get into these questions, so let's jump right in. Okay, so first question is, did you guys ever look at rings prior? So we actually did. We actually looked at rings for a lot of months. One thing that was really amazing about Taran is he really wanted me to love the ring that he proposed to me with. I always thought like forever is a really long time to wear something that you don't absolutely love. I know some people don't get the opportunity or don't actually go with the guy to like look for rings, but for me personally, I really love that we did because we got to actually create and find something that we both loved together. Going to different boutiques and places. I mean, we did high-end, we did low-end, we did a couple of like little antique shops. I wanted something that was really special. I wanted something that was like Paris inspired and vintagey looking and just something that was different. And so I feel like that's exactly what we found and I'm really happy with it. Okay, second question is your ring moissanite? It's stunning. Also, does rose gold tarnish like white gold? Well, first of all, thank you. Is my ring moissanite? No, it's a diamond. And does the rose gold tarnish like white gold? I'm not sure. I wanted rose gold because I wanted something that was really gonna look nice against like my tan skin. So that's what I went with. I have no idea if it's gonna tarnish, so I'll keep you posted on that. But so far, we're totally good. Okay, how long of an engagement were you guys thinking of? One of the things we really wanted to wait on is like wait till marriage until we move in together. We don't want a really long engagement. I know Taran especially is like really eager to get married a lot sooner than later. So we're shooting for sometime in February, which you guys, I feel like is crazy. He's like, babe, we can totally plan a wedding in a couple months. And I'm like, okay, I'm like low-key freaking out. His background is in theater, musical theater, and so he's used to planning these crazy shows and productions in just a matter of weeks. So he's like, I got this. We can totally knock out an amazing production, AKA our wedding, in just a few months. And I'm like, honey, this is not a musical theater production. This is gonna be a wedding. But you know what? I have faith. He's really good at just like taking charge with all that stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of like trust him and let him lead, say yes and no along the way. So we'll see what happens. But we're shooting for end of February, but I think it's gonna be more like April. Next question, are you planning on doing a premarital course? Yes, absolutely. We think that that is such an important thing to be able to like go through. Our church specifically, they have a premarital course that we would love to take and start, and I think that it's really great for couples to go through it. Sometimes you get so caught up in the I love yous and, you know, falling in love and the future and having babies and having, you know, the life and the wedding, but you don't stop to think about the really hard questions like, do you guys have the same goals in the next 5 to 10 years? Like, do you want to end up in the same place? I feel like you iron out a lot of questions and things that you may or may not get to in the course of your relationship. So I do think premarital counseling is important just to make sure you guys are on the same page and that there aren't any surprises in the future. So just saying. Are you going for a big wedding or something more intimate? I think if we were not in the middle of like a pandemic with restrictions and all of that, I would love to have a big wedding. Also, I don't know about you guys, but like COVID in general really affected both my business and also Taran's business significantly and financially. So that is also something that we have to take into account. In a perfect world, because we know so many people and both Taran and I are so social, a big wedding would be amazing. I also do love something about like an intimate wedding where you actually get the time to see everybody and talk to everybody. I do think something more intimate is gonna be where we're going, probably like 40 to 50 people. I don't know if that's intimate, but to me that feels intimate. And then just financially, like that's also gonna help us as well, just to kind of like get it down right now. Next question is a bridal party size, small or big? I need to get his list, but I feel like it's gonna be 5 and 5 or 6 and 6 or 7 and 7, something like that. Next question is who is going to be your bridesmaids? So I actually don't want to reveal the answer to that because I am planning on doing a really fun video where I ask my bridesmaids to be my bridesmaids on camera. I can't give away who it is. It's a lot of my best friends. So if you've been following me for a while and you see like who I tagged, you can kind of guess. Hopefully none of them are watching this today. And yeah, I'm gonna be surprising them. It's actually called a bridesmaid proposal. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is on YouTube, so yeah. Okay, next question. Do you have a wedding budget? I feel like finances and a wedding and budget is like always super stressful. The short answer is yes, we do. We have a wedding budget. Like we've sat down and we've like set it. But between you and I, Taran thinks we can get away with like a certain number that is kind of lower. He feels like we can call in favors from friends and we know like a lot of people in the industry and you know, we can do some collaborations and stuff like that. And in my head, I'm like, it's 2021. Everything is so expensive. I feel like anytime you put the word wedding on anything, it's an automatic $20,000 price tag on it just for like a venue alone. I think it's insane actually. I don't need all of the things, and so, you know, I'm okay with like cutting some stuff out. I feel like we're gonna need a little bit higher wedding budget than what Taran thinks, and so I'm curious to see like what we can actually pull off. Just as an example, I want a little station for like a photo booth where like people can like come in and like take pictures, and then I wanna like design a really cool little space with like couches and like rent amazing chandeliers and little white lights and just make it so romantic. And so all of that stuff starts adding up. The great thing is that Taran's dad actually works for a theater, and so there's an entire props department, and so just renting all of that stuff in general will be able to save. I don't need it, no, absolutely not. But do I want it for like this vision that I have in my head? Insert vision here. Of like what I would love to have, and then maybe here for what I would love to have for like the chandeliers and stuff. So let's see where we fall with budget, but yeah, fingers crossed that we can be lower than higher, because you know we don't need over the top, but also like we just need aesthetically pretty, right? Okay, destination wedding or something local? Definitely something local. So we live in LA, my family lives in Orange County, Taran's family lives in San Diego. If we were in a different position, would I love to go to Paris or Italy and rent an amazing destination and like fly everybody out? Absolutely yes, I would love to do something like that. Financially, can we afford to do something like that? Absolutely not. We're gonna definitely stay local and make something look absolutely amazing. Like, I'm really big on like high-low with like just knowing what stores to go to shop for stuff. So that's what I'm hoping happens. So also stay tuned on that. Is there a color scheme for your wedding? So we haven't like officially picked the colors, but I feel like we're going in the neutral direction. So like golds, lots of greens, like the greens in the greenery, I should say. Taran and I both want people to come to our wedding and for couples who've been together forever to basically fall in love again. So we want it to be like oozing with romance because that's who we are as like a couple too. What are you thinking for your wedding cake? So I have some thoughts about this. I don't know, guys. I feel like every time I've gone to a wedding, nobody eats the cake. I know I don't eat the cake, but that's because I'm usually at the bar, like getting cocktails and dancing and like doing all that. I don't ever really eat the cake. So I feel like it would be cool to have a little cake and then have this like amazing dessert bar. 10 to 12 different kinds of like desserts, from like little donuts to macaroons. I went to a wedding once like this. It was actually my girlfriend Bita. Shout out to Bita. Your dessert bar was amazing, and it was literally wedding dessert bar goals. It was just so beautiful. People got to choose if they wanted cake or if they didn't, or if they wanted sweets or what kind of sweets. Like, it's perfect. So that's what I'm thinking. Where would you like to go on your honeymoon? Oh, you guys, I would love to go to Italy. I would love to go to Italy. I think that is just so romantic. I want to sit on a gondola. I want to travel down a boat. Little French man wearing a striped shirt takes us down the stream or lake or whatever gondolas like could go on. Realistically, probably not gonna happen. That's probably gonna be like a 5 or 10 year anniversary thing down the road. But I'm also down for like, I don't know if anybody watches Bachelor in Paradise, but some really cool destination in Mexico that's like really cutely decorated the way they have. My camera shut off. I feel like there's some really romantic Mexico destinations that Taran has told me about. So yeah, we'll see where we end up. All right, last question. Where are you guys going to live once you're married? So Taran is actually going to be moving in with me here in Hollywood. I feel like it's gonna be a really great opportunity for us to decorate the space together, and we've already kind of started that. If you guys didn't see our starting over in OC video, I'll actually link it here. But that's where we bought our first couch together. We found this really cute consignment shop in Newport Beach, Tustin area. We bought a painting together. We found this little table at HomeGoods and some of these accent pillows. That's actually Z Gallery, and this is actually HomeGoods as well. So I feel like it'll be a really great opportunity for us to show you guys how we decorate with a little high-low. Something like Z Gallery pillow from there is going to be a lot more pricey than say something from like Marshalls or HomeGoods, but I always love finding really good finds and then like mixing it with stuff that's a little bit higher end for pieces that you're going to have more long term. So I'm excited to actually start that entire like decorating journey and like the moving in vlogs once Taran and I do move in together. I do also think it's going to be really interesting to see how Taran and I commingle. Are we going to drive each other crazy? Is he going to like hate all of my little habits I have? Am I going to find out that he has all these habits that I didn't know he had, which I'm sure is going to be the case. It usually is the case when you move in together. So, but I'm really excited to do all of that and find out all the messy and all the good, because I love him. So it doesn't matter what he comes with, I'm gonna love it anyway. All right, I think that's it. Thank you guys to everyone who submitted questions for our Q&A. This was really fun. Stay tuned, because in the next few weeks, we're going to be starting the wedding planning process and be taking you guys on that journey with us. I actually made a little playlist now on my channel. So season 1 was the influencer project and like my first year trying to make this like YouTube content creator like career happen. And now I started a new playlist called Season 2. I named it First Comes Love. And then Season 3, which will be after Taran and I get married, it'll be called Then Comes Marriage, and that'll be all of our videos where like we're moving in together and stuff like that. So yeah, we're on Season 2 of my YouTube series, and everything is going to be focused on marriage stuff and wedding planning. So I can't wait to take you guys on that journey with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you know every time we post a new video, and make sure you like this video. And I'm so excited, you guys. I'm getting married. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, it's gonna happen. If you know my past, I've been engaged twice. Third time's a charm. We're making it down the aisle. It's gonna happen this time. I'm so excited because this time I actually have the love of my life. So, cheers to the beginning of wedding planning. Thank you for coming with us and joining us on this crazy adventure we're about to have these next few months. I'm gonna cry. You guys, I'm getting married. Joe, you're not gonna cry. Oh my gosh, we're not crying in this video. Okay, I'm so excited. You guys, I found the love of my life. Oh no, she's getting emotional. I'm so happy that I found the love of my life. It really fills my heart. It really, really does. And I'm so happy that like I didn't settle, and I'm so happy that like I held out and like waited until I found something that I wanted and that really was everything that I was looking for and didn't even know that I needed. So for anybody out there who is still searching and single and feeling hopeless, especially in the middle of like this crazy pandemic, just know that it can happen, and it will happen. You are worth it, you are worthy. Hold out, don't settle, and cheers to love. So, okay, I'm done being emotional now. Cheers to wedding planning, you guys. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Okay. Sip. Sit up. Sit up. I just got engaged. It was so dramatic, Joe. Hello and welcome. What am I doing? I don't know how to shoot an intro by myself anymore. What am I trying to say? Let's start again. This is never gonna air. Okay.